Hello, Bright Minds. Welcome back to BrightMind CBSE Class, where learning becomes easy, smart, and fun. I hope you are doing great and ready for the another exciting lesson.
In our previous lesson, we learned how to add and subtract decimals. Today, we will learn multiplication of decimals. Okay, so multiplying decimal is almost the same as multiplying the whole numbers. Okay, there is only one extra step. So, count the decimal place in the factors and place the decimal point in the same answer. So let's learn with easy examples. I have 4 pencils. Okay. A one pencil cost is 12.50 rupees. Okay. And you buy 4 pencils. So how much do you pay all together? So how much the cost of 4 pencil? One pencil cost is 12.50 rupees, and how much cost of the 4 pencil? So we multiply. So let's solve it. So I will write here 12.50 into 4. Okay. So we will just ignore this decimal point in multiplication, and we will do multiplication as like a whole numbers. And as you already know, after decimal on any zero, after that there is a nothing, or there is a doesn't mean of that zero. So we can also write like that 12.5. It is also correct into 4. Okay, so let's solve, or we can do here 4 into 0 0, 4 5s are 20, 0, carry over 2 here, 4 2s are 8 plus 2, 10, 0, carry over 1 here, 4 to 1 4 plus 1 5. Okay, so here we can also write like that. So 20, 2, 0, 1 and 5. Okay, now here is the important point. So now count the decimal places. There is one decimal place, or here is decimal after decimal one digit, or here we can count as a 2 digit if we keep the 0 here. Okay, so we will count the numbers. How many numbers are here? So 1 and 2. So we will put the 0 here, 1 2 decimal after that. Okay, so and here is only one digit, so we can count in the answer. This is 0, and we will put the point here. We have to count the digit from right to left. This is our answer. So let's take one more example. So I will write 2.5 into 1.2. So we can write like this 2.5 into 1.2. Okay, so in this example, same we ignore the decimals point first and solve it. So let's solve it. 5 into 2, 10, 10, 0, carry over 1, 2 into 2, 4, carry plus 1, 5, now cross 1 into 5, 5, 1 into 2, 2, now addition plus, now we will solve into 0, 5 plus 5, 0, carry over 1, 10, 2 plus 1, 3. So now we count the decimal place first. Okay, so 2.5 has a 1 decimal, right? And 1.2 has the same 1 decimal. So we have how many decimals? We have 2 decimal points, right? So we will count here and move the decimal at 2 places. So we will put the decimal over here. Okay, so let's count 1, 2. So we will put the decimal over here. Okay, so our answer is 3.00 or equal to 3. So that is our answer. Okay, easy. So remember, multiply first and decimal later, and ignore the decimal points and multiply normally. Count total decimal places, place 2 decimal in the answer also. Okay, so let's take one more example. So I will write here 4 5.2 into 6.1. Okay, so we can write 5.2 to 6.1. So same here, we just ignore the decimals and we will solve. 1 is to 2, 2, 1 is to 5, 5. Now cross 6 to 12, 12, 2, carry over 1, 6 into 5, 30, carry 1, 31, plus 2, 5, 2, 6, 7, 1 and 3. So we can write properly 3 here. Okay, now we will count the decimals. How many decimals are here? So here is 1, here is also 1. So total how many decimals? 2 decimals. So we will count the 2 numbers to place digit in the answer, 1 and 2. So we will put the decimal over here. So our answer is 31.72. That is our answer. Okay, so easy rule to remember: the multiply first and decimal later. Okay, this one rule will help you solve almost every decimal multiplication question. Okay, so that's all for the today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed and learned. If you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to BrightMind CBSE. And remember, learning is not about being perfect, it's about getting better every day. So keep learning, keep smiling and keep shining. Happy learning. Thank you.